Hey everyone, John here.
Hi.
Hi. Angie.
Hi.
Okay. So we sort of promised you all that we would do something with some food in the kitchen in the RV here, because we have an RV and a kitchen in an RV, and it's small. Well, it's small, I think, but yeah, it's small. But our RV I think our RV kitchen is a bit larger than maybe most.
Maybe.
Anyway, so this is our kitchen. So one of the things I was talking about earlier today on stream was that we started with HelloFresh.
Yeah.
And yes, HelloFresh. You know, it's one of those boxed up meal things that you can get almost all the ingredients, and they send it to you in a box, and then you make your meals. And we thought it might be good because we've been how many times a week do I go? What's for dinner?
At least 9.
At least 9. There's only 7 days in the week. So we thought it might be kind of cool to try out one of these things. And being that we live in an RV, now we're like in place. We're not moving around a lot for this winter. We're really kind of just in one place on our property here. So we have a mailing address, and so I would think that if like you're moving around a lot in an RV or whatever, I don't know whether these services would be good for you or not. But for us, since we're in the same place all the time right now, we thought we'd give it a try. So, and I'm trying to get used to how the camera works here. There we go. Because we don't do this, right? This is not us. Like, usually we're like streaming on Twitch. And so making videos and doing this kind of stuff without like everybody actually live and here is different for us. So we'll try to make, I don't know, maybe what we need to do is do this while we're live.
Well, we could.
So anyway, I don't know, like, so this is going to go up on YouTube, so we'll say what people say on YouTube. It's like, comment down below if you think we should try and do this live. Yeah. Okay, and if you think that that's something you want to see. Let us know in the comments and whatever. So, now, we were going to make a chicken meal, but as it turns out, we don't have a... What are we missing?
A grater. I could use the food processor, because it has the thing. Okay. It has the attachment that I could grate with it, but
so we don't have.
It's just gonna make a lot of noise anyway.
Right. So we don't have a grater.
I don't know.
So we're not. So we decided to change over to one of the other meals that we have, which is it is Tuscan spiced salmon and couscous. Now we made one of the meals that came in this package already. There was 4 meals for the week, and the first one we made was a Southwest beef cavatappi. It was delicious. And honestly, more food than I was really expecting for 2 people. It was actually a lot of food. And I was very full afterwards, and we were good there. So we're going to try this one, and I'm just going to like film and talk and whatever
to do all the talking
while she's doing a lot of the cooking. So I will add colorful commentary. Maybe give you all a quick tour of some of the areas of the RV here. Yeah. And whatever. So so the whole thing comes in a box for HelloFresh. The whole thing comes in a box, and inside that box there was some frozen cold packs, and then they give you for each of the meals is like in a paper bag, which is nice for the sustainability kind of thing, right? Not a lot of plastic. Although I will say there is a lot of plastic inside the bag. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see if maybe they did something that was a little less plastic with all the rest of the stuff. But, I get it. So, I'm going to step out. We're going to do this here. So, so we've got some couscous. There is a zucchini. There's a nice zucchini there. There's an onion. We saw this with beef ones in the other pack. When we did the cavatappi. These are like flavor packets, so kind of, you think you could probably like duplicate what's in here with like a bouillon cube or something like that.
It's liquid, but it's thick.
Okay.
Kind of.
Right.
So yeah, I can probably be done myself.
So one of the things that we noticed is that, you know, when you look at all the ingredients that they send you, there's usually a couple things that you need to have on your own, and usually that's things like butter and oil and
I'm gonna need oil this time.
Yeah, butter, oil, and salt and pepper usually. Yeah. And then the rest of the ingredients are usually in the pack. And there's like, while most of the things that are in the ingredient list are you'd say they're readily purchasable, right? We can get them at the grocery store. There's a few things like this, like these little things that are kind of like the little specialty packets that you wouldn't be able to go to the store and buy this, but you could probably substitute or do something with a little creativity. You can probably make something like that pretty easily. Yeah. And then there's like, that's some sour cream, right? There's a little sour cream pack. Here's another one. So red pepper jam spread. So that would be one of those things where you don't really know what's in it.
Yeah.
Until we open it up. Now the other nice thing too is you get these recipe cards, right? So you get this lovely picture of the meal, right? So this is going to be salmon and couscous, along with that zucchini on the side. And then they show you all the different portions of the meal and tell you a little bit about it. And they give you a little, sometimes they give you a little, we found out a very interesting thing on the other meal, that when you cook, when you cook your pasta, you want to save your pasta boiling water.
Save the water to make
the sauces and stuff. Yes, it makes your sauces creamier. We never knew this. This woman here who
I did not know.
didn't know this. So anyway,
I didn't know about that.
So we have all these things. So we're gonna step through all the cooking. Now it says that this is going to take 10 minutes of prep time.
It's going to take at least 30.
Okay. Because I'm going to be talking so much. And now the other thing too is now we have an oven. All right, so I'm going to come back here. So, you know, now small RV space, we hang towels everywhere, but we have this small oven. Now in there is
a cast iron skillet.
We have a cast iron skillet because we just store that in there. We also have a pizza stone, which if you're familiar with RV ovens, that usually tends to help even out the heat a bit. So you put the stone on the rack and then that kind of helps a lot. You really don't want to put the stone down over top of the burner itself. Not a good thing to do because it'll maybe crack the stone there if it gets too hot or whatever. So you put it on the rack. It kind of helps to even out the heat in the stove. But RV stoves are notoriously bad at staying evenly heated.
Yes.
So we don't use it a lot. We do make pizzas. We make like tortilla pizzas in there a lot. They're delicious.
Yep.
But what we're gonna do then for this is we're actually going to use. We have a very fancy air fryer.
Not.
So we're gonna use the air fryer. So we'll modify the temperatures and stuff like that a little bit. That seemed to be pretty consistent, right? With what you were looking up. It seemed to be pretty consistent, like to make changes to temperatures.
25 degrees down, 20% less time.
Okay.
From every site that I went to.
That's pretty much what they all say. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, cool. So there you go. So now that we've done all that, we're gonna. So you got to preheat that, right? So preheat. Yep. Oh, there's Fury, by the way. That's the cat. He runs the show here. So if this video doesn't meet with his approval, we'll probably have to scrap it and start all over again.
Right. Like that's gonna happen. I don't think so.
Okay. So what's first step here? So you gotta chop.
First thing I'm gonna do is chop these up.
Okay.
I'm gonna rinse them. I am gonna rinse this, but I gotta get some skin off of it first.
And yes, we've got the football game on in the background. Hopefully the NFL doesn't. Yeah, we'll try to keep that out of the way. Well, we don't want any copyright issues with the NFL or anything, you know.
Well, that's true. But I mean, it's quiet.
It is. We have it muted, so no music, that sort of thing. So, so you actually got the stick butter out, but okay, rather than the.
Yeah, you really shouldn't use the soft butter, but far be it from me to fuss at you.
Wash your vegetables.
Something I never do.
Why?
I'm just making it look good.
Okay. Why do you not?
Because it gets cooked.
Okay. I'm just learning now that she doesn't wash our vegetables when she...
I don't.
Why?
Because they get cooked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but if they got dirt on them or... I don't know.
It's extra minerals.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew. Ow.
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 All right, we'll edit that out.
Where'd my, oh, there's my card thingy. What am I doing? Yeah.
So I think you have to slice it longwise, right? And then sort of like half moon it, they said. Something like, oh, okay, the garlic. So a little garlic, right?
Yep. I gotta mince it.
Mince the garlic.
Easiest
We
way.
do not have a garlic press, do we?
It don't matter.
Do we have one?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know we don't
they're
need
a
one,
waste.
but okay. Oh, they're a waste? Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody knows.
Yeah. Get skin off the garlic. Bulb. Down. Beat it.
Smack it with a knife, with the flat side of a knife. Yep. There you go.
And looky there, all the skin comes off.
Cool.
Well, except on this one because there was a little hidey. There was a hiding piece of garlic in there.
Okay.
So it got definitely mushed. So that one's basically done up already. There may be a little bit of skin left in that because it was so little.
God, I can smell it from here.
I know, it smells great.
If you could all smell the garlic, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's not the greatest. Stop moving your water bowl, Fury.
Yeah, this is what the cat does for amusement at his age.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna amuse him.
He moves the water bowl around. What's the word, like prodigiously? I don't know. Like, so there's a word for it. Some word that means a lot.
Oh.
He moves it around a lot.
Constantly.
Yeah. We'll be sitting over on the couch and he'll just he'll just move it. Don't drop
in my way.
Don't drop the knife on the cat, okay?
I'm not going to drop the knife on the cat. Let's get this going. And we mince it up.
That's mincing, huh?
Mm-hmm. And you just keep working at it. Get it off the knife every now and then. Don't cut yourself.
So we made one of these already. One of these meals, right?
Yep.
So what do you think was like the best part about like the whole meal in a bag, pre-ingredients kind of thing? Like
the fact that it's portioned.
It's all portioned already.
That's
okay. So there was, because that was everything we're doing is for two people, right?
Yeah.
These are recipes for two.
And it's not like you have to eat the whole helping, but there's plenty there.
Right. At least there was in the first one. So we'll find out again here too. I mean, there's going to be plenty. That's a nice size zucchini. That's a good size zucchini. So effectively, we're going to roast up the zucchini as part of this, and we're both going to get half of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much. So look at you being all fancy, doing both halves at the same time.
Oh my gosh, it's not fancy. The only thing I worry about is getting all this in there.
In the well, there's 2 racks in there.
I know there's 2 racks, and I will be utilizing both racks.
Well, again, this is accommodating a small cooking space.
Right.
So
now I'm out of room. Now let me see.
Well, can you get another one of those cutting boards, and you can just put it right on?
The garlic is going in there, so I'm good.
Okay.
Have that. Do all that. Heat oil small pot. I'm not doing that till in a minute. All right. I need my glasses because I can't see.
Okay.
I'm blind as a bat.
We'll edit that part out.
I don't care. I do not care.
Edited for brevity. Right? How long is a YouTube video supposed to be? See, that's the thing. We don't do YouTube videos usually, so we don't know. We'll try to maybe keep this. We're under 20 minutes. I don't know if we edit it down.
Add garlic and cook.
clearly we don't need to. Yeah, clearly we don't need to watch everything cook.
Nope.
In the air fryer. Now we have one like a little more of a different air fryer. Like a lot of the air fryers that you generally see are like, let's see, let's turn the light on. There we go. Yeah. Are not like this has tray like actual trays in it, as opposed to being one of the bowl ones, right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so whoops, 3/4 of a cup of water.
Okay.
I got that ready with 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Is that for cooking the couscous?
Yep. That thing's nice and loud.
The air fryer?
Yep.
Well, it does just, the fan just keeps blowing all the time, right?
I know.
So.
I will just do like this. I'm going to put that in there. Yep. Now I'm going to do the garlic in this pot.
Something else that's really good, like when you have a lot of stuff. Now we have a lot of salt. I'm not quite sure why we have a lot of salt, but we actually have like containers. These kinds of containers, these little plastic like stackable containers and stuff, these are great when you're in an RV, because like you can stack a lot of stuff and fit a lot into a small space.
Something I just thought of.
Okay.
I need a lighter, because that back burner gives me grief. Because I want this pot to go on this burner back here.
Okay.
Not on this side, but on this side. So it'll be easier for me to hold on to this skillet when I sear the...
Right.
Actually, when I cook
So you're going to put
salmon.
that pot in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need it lit up?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do this first part.
Okay. See, now if we were like the real fancy cooking people, you know, I'd have like a camera that's like this,
yeah,
you know, or something like that. We have multiple camera shots and things. I don't know. If y'all like that kind of thing, maybe we'll maybe we'll try that for another video. I only have one camera for this though. We have lots of webcams because with the streaming stuff, we've got webcams like coming out our ears.
Yeah. Out the ear. Would you like to see?
Oh, what are we doing here? Okay.
We're doing up the garlic.
Oh God, this smells so good. So yeah, there we go. So we'll do that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, because you're tall enough. Because see, I would have to tiptoe over the top.
It smells delicious. I love the smell of fresh cooking garlic when you're doing that. Oh, so good. So just a little oil in there, right?
Yep.
A little oil to.
Little drizzle.
Is that what they say? Drizzle a little oil in there, and then put the garlic in and just
get it fragrant.
Okay.
It's fragrant.
It is fragrant. Yes.
Yep, and make
definitely
noise.
Can say that.
And
so.
Then, oh, go ahead. You can talk.
Oh, so yeah, our cooktop here is only 3 burners.
Yeah.
Most have 4. I was actually thinking about replacing the stove since we were talking about. So I'm assuming that this oven here with the cooktop is like a standard width, and that maybe we could just replace the whole unit with something. They make other ones that actually have 4 burners and a better oven and stuff. So maybe we'll look into that at some point. But this is what we got. It's what came with it.
Yeah,
all right, so that's
would have been good.
So that's the couscous and the water and the salt, right?
Yeah. Couscous, water, salt.
I don't think I've ever had couscous. Have you ever had couscous?
Not this big.
Really?
Those are big old balls.
Okay.
I've never seen big old balls of couscous. Bring to a boil, reduce, which means I'm going to put it on that back burner.
Right.
And let it cook back there.
Here. Go ahead and fire it up. Oh, great.
Jeez. Yeah.
You got it.
Whoa.
Whoosh.
Oh, almost put it out.
Don't do that. Took a lot for me to get that thing going.
I know it. You had to really work.
Garlic smells so good. So you're gonna slide that back to the other burner, right? And then we're gonna
cover it.
Cover it. And how long does that cook for?
6 to 8 minutes.
Okay. Should I set a timer for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go with
So we'll do timer. We'll do 8.
Okay, so that's going.
Okay, so 8 minutes on the timer. Yeah, we do actually have a really good microwave in here. The microwave is pretty darn good. It works well. I think it's like 1500 watts. So, again, oh, what are we doing here?
I'm cutting up the onion.
Onion. Crying time.
Nope.
No.
I can't remember last time I cried cutting onions.
Really? Really? Okay.
Because I don't cut up a bunch.
Okay.
And these are just going to get.
Now it said something
wedged.
like, so you do some wedges for the onions, right? And then some of it you save.
Yeah, to dice fine.
Okay.
Which I will.
So a little bit of diced onion, and then the rest of it is like wedges.
Which was for what? What was this? You're boiling way too much. Okay, we're good now.
Gas cooking. Don't leave
Yeah,
home
and I
without
had it turned all the way up because I'm a dip.
Mm.
I'm looking. Okay, that's the sauce.
What's that?
I get it.
For the
onion, the
rest of the onions for the sauce. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I remembered seeing it. I just couldn't remember what it was for.
You're right. That thing is loud.
Little wedgies that a certain someone is probably not going to eat.
Onion wedges, probably not.
They're going to be roasted.
Well, that's fine, and they'll add flavor. But I probably will pick around them and just. I'll do the zucchini, because zucchini is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so that I'll keep that for the other stuff.
Okay. To dice up.
So can I have a bowl?
Sure.
One of our orange collapsible ones.
Ah, one of those. Okay.
Yep.
So you'll see one of the things about our RV here is that we have a very large double pantry. Was a feature, and one of the reasons why we like this so much. So a lot of our bowls and all that kind of stuff, everything's all stacked in there. Coffee mug. Oh, there's that Lotra mug.
I'm putting these in here. Oops, there's no onion on the floor.
Uh-oh. Fury. Dog.
He's worthless. He won't
Fury,
do it.
yeah, he's a dog trapped in a cat's body.
See, I'm also going to reuse this because why dirty up another utensil when you don't have to?
Efficiency, yes. Efficiency in small spaces.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so a drizzle of oil.
Yeah, a little bit oil on there. We'll make sure it gets all on it. And some salt.
Trying to not be around the loud fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Now these are all going to get roasted, right? This is all going to be roasted veggies?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
going in there. Which the fun part is going to be, I got to take out the tray. Put some on a tray. Take out the other tray.
Okay.
Put some on that tray.
Okay.
It's just a big old thing.
Now we haven't even gotten to doing the meat yet, right?
No.
That,
Yeah, that's going to be next.
that's in the fridge here. Is that in the, that's in the deep tray thing in here, right? Yeah. There we go. Salmon.
You know what?
What?
I think they'll be fine on there.
On one tray?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
What did we say?
Well, how long do they need to go for?
Yeah. What did we figure?
Well, what does the
It
instructions
was 12
say?
to 18, so 15 minus 20.
Well, that was the other recipe, right? So,
Oh, yeah, what does that say?
all right. So, 14 to 16 minutes. So you
So
said
15 minutes?
So normally 15. So you'd reduce that by 20%, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be 12. So I'd say 12 minutes. Just do 12 minutes. That's probably good.
They're a little together, so
That's fine.
we'll see. All right, so they're cooking. 14 to 16.
Now for the salmon.
Salmon part, which I've got my skillet.
Yep. They're warmed up.
Yeah, because we're searing. Actually, we're actually cooking.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
we're actually cooking the salmon. But then we have to make sauce.
okay.
So you get out of the way, and I see you are peely. Are you going to allow me to peel you? It don't look like it. Nope, fine. I will just get salmon juice all over my fingers.
There you go.
I don't care. Oh, very oily.
Is it?
Ooh, smells like fresh salmon.
There you go.
Can you give me some paper towels?
I will.
Thanks.
I guess I gotta like turn this into a tripod.
Well, no, I need major paper towels, but I can get them now.
There you go.
Because
yeah, now you're not getting.
I gotta pat these dry.
All that all over everything. Yeah. Right. We got all these. There's all these flavor things. Look, Tuscan heat spice.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. Oh, some good old Philadelphia cream cheese.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We got the chicken bouillon sauce thing, and the red pepper. Oh, look at that.
Skin on.
Skin on the back there. Very nice. Now, y'all have to remember too. We're gonna do some fishing real soon.
Yes, we are.
Got a big surprise about that too. So stay tuned.
Yeah, we are so gonna do some fishing.
Yeah. And of course, like, so we're in Florida, right? We're in Central Florida, so we're not doing any saltwater stuff yet. We may eventually get to doing some saltwater fishing, but so we'll start out with the freshwater stuff. But most of what they have around here is bass. Obviously, there's a lot of largemouth bass and crappie. Crappie is the other big Central Florida freshwater fish. And you've never had crappie, right?
Right.
Okay. And neither have I. I can't even say I've had bass. Have you had bass?
No.
Okay. Sea bass even?
No.
No bass? Okay. So it'll all be
no bass.
Something new for the two of us.
I am bass free. Okay.
All right.
So that's patted dry.
Very nice. Those are some nice salmon fillets right there.
Where is...
What are you looking for?
Is that it? Oh, this is the Tuscan heat.
It says, yeah, season all over with a 1/4 teaspoon of Tuscan heat spice. So one packet. Oh wait, that says there's a tablespoon in there. So there's a lot of it. So only a 1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah, we'll see. It smells good. I don't smell a lot of spicy.
Okay. Let me sample. Let's see. Oh.
Mm-hmm. It don't smell super spicy.
No, but you can definitely...
That was 6 minutes.
That was...
Freaking fast.
8 minutes, I think. How do we do it? Did we say 6 or 8? 6 to 8 minutes, it said, right?
Yeah.
Keep covered off heat until ready to serve.
Yeah.
So there you go.
We'll see if that turns out all right.
Okay.
It may or it may not.
Are you supposed to season on the skin side too?
I'm seasoning wherever I want to season.
You do whatever you're gonna do.
That's right. I'm not using that much. Oh yeah, I guess it would have helped to turn that off.
I got it. I got this.
Drizzle of oil.
That going in the pan?
Yep.
All right, and then we're gonna sear them in the pan, right?
Yep. Well, no, we're cooking them.
We're cooking them? Okay, so they're
getting cooked.
All right, so we're gonna cook the salmon.
Yeah,
it also says salt and pepper. Along with the Tuscan heat spice, you're supposed to use some salt and pepper. It says you'll use more of the Tuscan heat spice in the next step. Okay. Drizzle of oil in the pan, add salmon to the pan, skin sides down, and cook until the skin is crisp and the fish is almost cooked through. 6 to 8 minutes. So we'll probably speed this up a little bit, but we'll get started.
And I know it doesn't say to do this.
Yeah, this is one of your things, right? When you're cooking fish with the skin on, right?
There are scales on this.
Uh-huh. Are there not supposed to be scales?
Well, that keeps you from eating the...
There is a, that is a,
Okay,
there.
fine. Well, I won't be doing that then.
You can see that. There is
Yep.
there's a fish scale right there. So, yep, there are scales. But it did say just to cook them skin side down.
Yeah, I don't like the idea that there's scales on them because I like eating the skin. But that's okay. I'll survive.
It looks nummy.
Yes, it does.
All right, what's next?
Okay,
While that's
do
going.
that. So 6 to 8 minutes. Almost cooked through. All right. Flip and cook 2 to 3 more minutes, and then it's going to be, it sits on the side while we make the sauce.
Right.
Dealio.
So, but you can do this. Oh, do you do the sauce in that same pan
Yeah.
after we take the
Yeah.
fish out? Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have you cook the sauce like while you're waiting for the fish.
No.
You know, because
Well,
that
you
would,
want, but you want the fishy goodness.
in the pan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay,
It's called deglazing.
that's cool. All right. So we'll
Except we're not really going to be deglazing.
yeah. So we'll get a little B-roll here
Yeah, there you go.
of the salmon cooking in the pan. Now you'll note that our nonstick pan is cast iron.
That's right.
She loves her cast iron pans,
And it's non-stick.
and they're non-stick if they're seasoned properly. So yeah,
Right.
I've never used cast iron before we got together, so it's new to me. But they do. It does take a little bit of skill, right? Cast iron cooking is needs a little. You got to know how to do the heat and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you got to know how to do the heat, and you also have to remember to not move your food.
Right.
And it's the same way with stainless steel. You can cook something in a stainless steel skillet, and it will not stick if you cook it properly.
Okay.
Which means it's hot enough, it cooks fast, and you wait for the skillet to release whatever you're cooking,
Okay.
and it does. You know, and it's not like it's burning off or something.
Right. How are we doing on the veggies over here? Are they roasting up in there yet?
Yeah,
we're getting a
they're
little.
attempting.
I see a little crispy burned edges
Yep.
on some of the onions.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, they still has like 4 minutes to go, so it's got time. How we doing? How we doing on the fish? It smells delicious, I gotta say.
I'm gonna do something.
Now,
I'm
should
gonna
I
turn
open
this
the
down.
should I open the
Yeah.
ceiling fan? You think?
You might want to.
Okay.
I am
So
gonna turn
one of the
it
things, RV, right? There is a ceiling fan up there above the kitchen. So we're gonna open that. And now it's cold today, so this is unfortunately gonna make it probably a little chilly in here. But we'll have it all the way down. And
down. Yes, I was concerned.
did you? What did you do?
I just flipped the veggies.
Okay. And was that a good thing?
I think it'll be a good thing.
Okay.
Oh, wait, put you back in there. So you're out of the way.
Now the microwave here does also have an exhaust fan, which is really loud, but it does not vent to the outside, so that really wouldn't do us much good to use that. So
Right.
we're just going to put the ceiling fan up on low, just to kind of pull any of the smoke out
Yep.
as we cook. Because the other thing is we don't want the smoke alarm going off,
Right.
because that would not be cool.
Smells good.
It does smell good. It smells very good. We will taste test this for you all too. I promise.
Yeah. Okay, those are cut up nice and small. I think I'm gonna need a plate
Okay.
to put these salmon on.
To the vault.
Yes, to the bowl.
To the vault. Yes. There you go. Plate.
Thank you.
Good.
That's gonna need more than 4 minutes or whatever's left.
That's fine. Well, that's the other thing too. It was supposed to be.
Because I
How many minutes did you put it in there? It was supposed to be 6 to 8 minutes. No.
no.
14 to 16 minutes. And we said 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe it just will need more, but it's lower temperature, right? So
Yeah. which it was 3. So.
Okay. Did you set a timer for that?
No.
Do you know? That was more of a when the skin separates from it and it's cooked all the way through. Isn't that kind of what they said?
No, they said when it was almost cooked all the way through.
Okay.
Which it's not. It's still cold on top. But
so
I'm going to go ahead and flip it anyway.
You'll also notice that we are significantly past the 10-minute prep time.
Yeah. I mean, that's crisp.
Are you supposed to flip them?
Yeah. You're thinking of the other thing.
Okay.
You're thinking of the chicken where it doesn't get flipped and it goes directly into the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. That we didn't get to make.
I remember that, yeah, because you sear it on one side and then you put it seared side up.
Up in the oven.
In the oven.
Right.
And then you cook it, you bake it in the oven that way. So,
correct.
Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
I probably need that salt. All right, now let's see what this says. Turn off heat because it wipe out pan. Yeah, right. I'll wipe it out a little bit.
You want to leave the flavor in there,
Okay,
don't you?
butter, yeah, a little bit. Okay, so butter, onion, cook them. Half a cup of water.
Now, do you use the water from the? Do you use the water from the couscous? Are you supposed to drain that off? Or no? Okay.
I'll get soaked
Okay.
up. Okay. And somebody takes my stuff.
Yeah, half a cup of water, the cream cheese, the stock, and half of the jam.
Yeah, I need to read it.
Sorry.
No. It doesn't work when it's read to me. Okay, half of the jam and more of the spice.
Mmm, it smells so good.
Sour cream does not go in until later. So cream cheese goes in. That goes in. This goes in.
Now what are you testing for there?
I was wanting to see if it was going to flake any,
Okay.
which it's not. I'm just going to go ahead and cook it on the other two sides a little bit.
It says when you add the fillets to the pan, let them be. No moving them around. The salmon skin will naturally release when it's ready to flip.
I know, which I already did that.
I know, but it didn't release. Did it?
Huh? The skin will release from the skillet, just like I was saying with.
Oh, I thought it meant release from the fillet.
No, 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 no. No, you got to peel it off yourself.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Turning that down. I just want to get a little bit of doneness on the sides. Then I'm going to pull them puppies out. And those are looking decent. Yeah, they're wanting to, it's wanting to separate.
Oh,
See
okay.
right there?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But it's salmon, so it doesn't have to be, it's
Right.
not the be-all, end-all. It has to be cooked all the way. Oh my gosh, because, hello, sushi.
Well, that's true too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I am going to wipe that a little bit.
You're gonna wipe it out a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of
Oil.
oil in here.
Okay. Now, is that oil that came from the fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
'Cause
not
it's
all.
No, but some. Yeah. Wow, that's a good bit of oil.
And this I'm going to put in the sink because it's really hot, and
Yes.
I don't want to put something really hot in the garbage.
Not yet.
Butter.
Did you already have that ready to go?
I had it in there. It wasn't a plan. I just happened to have enough left over.
Okay.
So it worked out good.
Oh, what are we doing here? Onions?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
so
making
butter,
the sauce.
onions. All right, so this is the sauce. So is this a sauce that gets like drizzled over top of
Yes,
of the salmon?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So you can read that to me now because I've got it all broke down.
All right, so add the chopped onion, cook 3 to 5 minutes until softened.
Okay.
Then add half a cup of water, the cream cheese, the stock concentrate, and half of the jam.
Yeah. So the jam, the sour cream does not go in till last.
So soften the onions first.
Yep. Which I am doing. Just decided to jump right up there. And we're softening.
Oh, my eyes.
What?
Onions. You're cooking onions right now, and my eyes are like starting to water a little.
Okay, you have little baby sensitive eyes.
I do.
Then.
I do. Look at these eyes. Isn't
Yeah.
I have sensitive eyes. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Wait a minute, what's the commercial?
I don't know. Which one?
The I have special eyes or whatever it was.
Oh, I don't know.
I see. Yeah.
Whatever it is, they don't sponsor this video, so
yeah.
I don't care. And this is totally not sponsored by anybody.
By anybody.
Especially like HelloFresh or anything like that. We're just using them because that's what we started using, so not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored.
Call us.
Yes, call us. Honestly, I will say though, like having everything sort of ready to go, or at least having all of the ingredients ready. Like it's not like we don't go grocery shopping each week, so it would probably be really easy to, to go get all of the ingredients. I mean, and once you have the recipes, you can go to their website and get all their recipes. Yeah. Once you have the recipes, like most of the ingredients are all just right there.
This is going to be open.
But I do kind of wish that it was because they talk about being sustainable, right? Using like less plastic and stuff like that. But yet you get all these little individual pouch packets. Maybe if those were better packaged somehow, I guess. I don't know, but all right. So water, cream cheese.
All the cream cheese. It's boilier than I want it to be.
Boilier. Can you just turn the heat down? And then you get the chicken packet and then half of the jam packet, right?
And seasoning.
Half the jam and then another quarter teaspoon of the Tuscan heat spice. So another quarter teaspoon of that.
There's going to be leftover.
Oh, there'll be plenty of leftover spice. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fine. You can make it again by buying all of the other ingredients.
See, we break this all up on the jam.
Yeah, you need half of the jam.
Which they don't make this part easy.
No. Now, the packet comes with, it just says red pepper jam, but it doesn't really tell you how much of that is in here. They just tell you to use half of it for right now. I'm guessing the rest of it probably gets spread over the top of the salmon once it's finished.
Sweet chili powder?
Is that really
sweet chili sauce?
Some sweet chili sauce,
kind of like a sweet chili sauce.
In a jam. Like what kind of maybe fruit base is the jam? Can you tell? Let me see if I can get a little flavor on. There we go. We're gonna try that. It's hard to say. Mm-hmm. It's very light. Mm-hmm. Almost like maybe like a really light strawberry jam or something like that. With you said like a chili powder on it, right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Just trying to Just trying to cook down the
It's supposed to be thickening up.
the lumps of the cream cheese, right, while it thickens.
Yeah, it melts.
Okay. 2 to 3 minutes until thickened. Then remove from the heat and stir in the sour cream. And then season with salt and pepper to taste.
I got it back moving again. We'll see if it thickens up. Because I'm sure there's some kind of cornstarch something in the chicken.
Okay. How's our couscous in there?
I can't take the lid off.
You're not supposed to? Why is that?
It's just like rice.
Okay.
I hate cooking stuff that way.
You just cook it that way and then you don't take the lid off because why?
Because any moisture that's coming off the lid is going down into the couscous.
Okay.
To soften it up even more.
To continue to...
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Even though there's no heat
Right.
underneath of it anymore, it's still kind of
Right.
continuing to cook and absorb the moisture in the pot.
Just like you
And
can
if you-
make macaroni without using any heat at all. It just takes forever.
Okay.
You know, the water will eventually...
Seep in and cook it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I got you. There you go.
It'll
So that's-
soften it up.
Right.
Okay, now it's maybe wanting to thicken? No.
Looks like it, a little bit. It'll cook down.
Mm-hmm.
It'll cook down quick, and we had to do that the last time. The other recipe we made, I actually added too much water to the beef cooking mixture. I actually, what was it, like a half a...
Yeah, we put double the
with
water
double
in
the
there.
amount of water in, so we just kind of let it cook down until it cooked it all off, and it still came out delicious. It was just fine. Proof that you can make mistakes while cooking,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't see how this is going to thicken up any, though.
Okay.
Of course, I could have too much onions in it or whatever, but the sour cream is going to thicken it.
Well, yeah, the sour cream will thicken it, and it'll still continue to cook down. So.
All right, so now we need plates.
Well, first of all, it says...
Yeah, where's the other part of the jam go?
don't know yet. Remove from heat and stir in the sour cream.
And then what? So we want to
And then season with salt and pepper.
Divide it all up, put it on your plate.
Yeah, divide the couscous, the roasted veggies, and the salmon between plates. Drizzle the salmon with the spicy red pepper cream sauce and serve. That's not the jelly. That's not the jam. That's what we made.
Then why is the whole thing not in there? Unless this is meant for 4.
It's probably a pack that's meant for 4, and we just use half for 2.
Well, I ain't gonna waste the stuff. I mean, come on.
Okay.
What's it gonna do to it?
It says half the jam. For 4, use all the jam. So there you go. That's why they give you the one pack.
Well, guess what? I'm using the whole
We're
damn
gonna put
thing.
the whole jam in there. So we're jamming it up.
Yeah.
So here you go. If you're cooking for 2, use all the jam.
Yeah. Fork it.
All right, sour cream. So the sour cream is going in.
I mean, that's just a big old waste. Oops. My sour cream got on my finger.
Whoops. Did you lick your finger?
Maybe. Might have.
Yeah, that's thickening out.
Sour cream will do that.
Yeah. Is cream.
Yep.
Okay. And the veggies are all done in there, right?
Yep. Everything's done.
Okay. So we need a couple plates, right?
Yep. We need plates. You
all
need to pause recording.
To the vault.
Again.
If you know what movie that phrase is from, put it in the comments down below. All right, so.
Okay. Yep. Oh, I don't want to use that.
All right, that's the couscous?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, divide the couscous, the roasted veggies, and the salmon between the plates. Now, are you just going to leave it on skin, right? You're just going to leave it on skin, right?
Yep.
All right. So that's a pretty good portion of couscous.
I know, from that little old bag.
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. So we're going to see how good you are at evenly dividing
good enough.
Oh, and there's like all kinds of garlic in there, and oh, so awesome.
Okay, it won't come off. Nope, don't want that yet.
So we don't really have. So I'll let you all know too. Like our typical like dinner, like our dining table is kind of her workspace.
Yeah.
So so we don't really have like a formal dining table in here. Usually we end up sitting over there on the couches and have tray tables and
With our
watch
tray
TV
tables,
because it's just the two of us. So that's what we
Yeah.
do, right? So I don't know. Maybe what we'll do is I'll set the camera on top of. We'll just set it up maybe on top of the air fryer there, and we'll just kind of stand here and try everything, and we'll give you our best
licking my fingers.
opinion. Yeah, stop licking your fingers.
Shut.
Now, if you wanted to do this with one less plate, you probably could have moved the salmon off of one. And but you got to do that too.
Hey,
right?
there we are.
There you go. Okay, now we need the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got the sauce that's cooking over here.
Well, it's not cooking anymore.
Well, not right. Spicy red pepper cream sauce. That's what that's called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, now. I'm going to need... Well, no, I don't need the assistance. We're cool because I got it all over on this side.
So yeah, this just kind of gets drizzled over top of the salmon, right?
Mm-hmm.
God, that looks so good.
There's one. So you'll have to decide which piece of salmon you want. I think this one's a little bit bigger than the other one. All right. There we go. Ooh, I like the little crispy on the...
That looks really good. I'm gonna try that sauce too. Is that like really hot?
Yes.
Like I
Wait,
can't-
here.
Oh, try it with the spoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna sample. Ooh, that's
Good?
good. Yeah, that is good.
Cool.
That's good stuff. Mm-hmm.
All righty.
That's delicious, I gotta say. So, here we go. Officially, this is Tuscan spiced salmon and couscous with roasted zucchini vegetables.
Yep.
All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna turn this into a little tripod because it does
I
that.
could do like this.
All right, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seemed to be.
All right, so
I'm gonna try a little bit.
you're gonna
of
try the
this
couscous first.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta.
'Cause it's
we gotta,
just garlic.
We gotta ding the
Oh, ding.
ching.
It's done. Excellent.
I've never really had couscous. I mean, they're like little pasta balls.
Mm-hmm.
That's very tasty.
And the zucchini is wicked done.
And the zucchini is wicked done also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, it's like so soft.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
Very tasty. No.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And you really didn't do much to the zucchini,
No.
did you?
Olive oil, salt and pepper.
Wow. Okay.
Or did I even do any pepper? No, I just did salt now that I think about it.
Okay.
Oh, see, now here's the fun part because the skin is on there and you can't eat the damn skin.
No, so you gotta kind of peel the skin off.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're standing up and eating this,
Yeah.
but oh my gosh, that salmon is literally just falling apart.
Mm. Yeah. Those are good.
That's damn good.
Yep. The salmon is not cooked all the way through, but again, it doesn't matter
Okay. Why is that? Salmon's not
because
one that
you
matters.
can eat sushi.
True. Yeah, true. I would probably prefer it to be a little more cooked through. Just me, personal preference. I mean, I like sushi, don't get me wrong. I like salmon sushi and whatever, but I think for a meal like this, I probably would want it
Yeah.
to be cooked through a bit more. But those are some pretty thick salmon
Okay,
fillets
It's coming right off.
coming off the...
Check this out.
All right.
Can I do it?
I'm trying to give
There we go. There we go. There we go. Skin's off.
Wow. Skin's so off. What?
Yep. Skin's so off.
There you go.
If it hadn't have been for that gun scales, I'd have ate the skin too. Because hello, skin, all the good oils in the skin. Mmm. This is tasty.
All right. So we're gonna sit and eat this.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and we'll give you all like the final review. So we'll probably like cut and skip ahead and all that kind of stuff. But we'll be back after we get done eating this delicious meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go here.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
This is actually a second take on this because
Yeah.
the camera went wonky. So anyway, so we're going to start over.
Yep.
The miracle of editing.
Yep.
Can't do that on Twitch, can we?
Nope.
No, we can't do that on live TV stuff anyway. So, all right. So anyway, here's what's left of my plate. The only thing that's on there is the piece of skin and maybe a little sauce. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we should have gotten some bread and like sopped up the sauce and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it was really good. So,
good.
So this is the instruction card. So this was the Hello Fresh Tuscan spiced salmon and couscous.
Yeah.
Made in the RV kitchen. So what do you think about the meal? You do more cooking here than I do. So what do you think about making these in a kitchen?
Right. This one was easier.
Okay.
Only because the first go around, I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
So this time I knew more what to expect. I made sure to read the card beforehand so I would understand the process better.
Okay. So there you go. Read the card first.
Yeah.
Read the instructions.
You know, because with the first one, there was that... Yeah, he never does.
No.
There was that whole mess with the cup of water, but only use half a cup of water, and we use the whole cup of water.
Right.
You know, but it's just little things like that.
But it came out okay.
And that's why you prepare.
Yeah, so one of the other nice things about these cards and the recipe and all that, they give you some tips. And things like what you need, right? So it's got a little bust out section. It says small pot, baking sheet, paper towels, large pan, right? So they tell you what you're going to need to do the cooking.
Yeah.
Right? And it seems like there's not a lot of that stuff that you need. Like, you know, it's fairly minimal in terms of having to bust out a whole bunch of things. The other nice thing too, because everything is like portioned, right? You got these little pouches, right? And then this was the Tuscan Tuscan heat spice packet. And we looked at it. It actually has basil, rosemary, oregano, garlic, cayenne, pepper, and fennel, right? So that's all what's in there. So that's just kind of a blend.
And there's still a bunch left.
There's still a bunch left in there. Oh gosh, that smells really good. So we may have to like put that aside and use that for something else.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep it.
So the fact that they have a lot of the little, a lot of the ingredients are already sort of prepackaged, and the sizes and amounts that you need is really great. You don't have to go pulling out a big thing full of spices to mix up and whatever. So that's kind of one of the big things there, because you don't have to pull out like 10 different spice jars.
Oh
to make all that.
Because I would have to get out every single one of those.
Right.
To do it.
Right. So that's kind of a big help. And then, and of course we made it, the stuff that was supposed to go in the oven, because we're cooking in an RV. Our RV oven, of course, is not the greatest, and most RV ovens are not. So we busted out the air fryer to cook up the veggies and whatever, and that actually seemed to do really well, right? They came out really good. They were crispy where they needed to be, and even the onions were really good. I don't usually eat like onions like that, and I was even mixing the onions in with everything, so it was.
But
really
I mean,
good.
you can never go wrong with a vegetable or two vegetables, a mix of vegetables, whatever. Saute it up with olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you can never go wrong with that. It always comes out great.
Yep.
So
I give it a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, definitely a thumbs up.
So good meal.
Definitely.
The food was delicious. The everything was great, and of course that's the other thing too. The stuff comes packaged and whatever and refrigerated. You know, in the box that it comes in, it is packed with ice packs, and we checked the tracking. It took like a day or so for it to move from point A to point B to show up at our door. So that was actually pretty cool. And they have a delivery service that actually delivers it to your door.
Yeah.
It doesn't come you know, it doesn't come by a FedEx or
Thank
whatever.
God.
Or UPS. It's not like coming through that. It was actually a delivery service that I guess is somehow geared around, you know, doing this. So that was really cool too. The driver was super nice because she literally handed me the package when she got here, and that was all cool. So really good stuff. We'll wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, because we don't usually do this sort of thing, we're usually doing live stuff over on Twitch. But if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. And let us know what you think, or if there's some more that you that you want to see or that you want us to do while we're doing these, and we'll do more. You know, and we got a couple more recipes to still do with this week's box. There was 4 in the box, and then we got some more coming next week. But we'll maybe we'll do another one of these. But let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. I'll also put our Twitch links down in the comments. You can come check us out when we're live over on Twitch as well. And you can see some live stuff there. And maybe we'll even try to do some of these cookings live. Because it seems like it took us about an hour to go through all this stuff. So that definitely fits within a small live stream. So we can do that too. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Mwah.